I'm Marije Brouwer. I'm from Holland and I work for the Eurosonic Noorderslag festival. And I'm part of the booking team. Well, the origin was basically it was a competition between Dutch and Belgian bands, and they just had a few Dutch bands playing, Belgian bands playing, and then there was one winner, and of course it was the Dutch bands who won. And it was it proved to be quite a good concept, so they continued to do that, and then it evolved into like this big Dutch music festival to show the current situation of the Dutch music scene, and that's on Saturday. And then after a couple of years they had this festival on Friday to I'm looking for words, just like a counter festival to the big Dutch one, which is called Noorderslag. And basically that has been evolving into Eurosonic, because then they added like bands from Europe, and that basically was the beginning of the Eurosonic festival. So we have the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday Eurosonic festival, the European bands playing, and on Saturday it's still the Noorderslag festival, which is for the Dutch bands, the Dutch music scene. Well, Eurosonic Noorderslag wants to stimulate the circulation of European pop music throughout Europe and of course throughout the world, and just to offer like a solid platform for European music and for European music sector to come together and make the European music a strong brand, strong sector. It's different to Estonia, definitely, because I just saw the speech of your president and the Minister of Culture, who actually was in the music business, who organized festivals. It's different in Holland, and especially now with all the drastic cuts that are being made, and as where we got like the yearly funding from the government. Now all is being put into one big bag of money, and all the festivals have to appeal to that funding. So and we're all in the process now. So hopefully we can still get the funding of the government, because it is important. It is important to have your government behind you to actually say, hey, we care too. But with initiatives like the European Border Breakers Awards, which is actually a European music award, I think to show the government that there are we host initiatives like that pop music is important, and it should not be pushed aside to classical music or other culture stuff. It should be at the same level, but it's in Holland. It's a crucial times now. Last year was very successful, and that's what the media attention we got. We have the European Broadcasting Union on board, and that means that European radio stations actually make radio programs from Groningen, from Eurosonic, and they record bands and send them out to Europe, and also the local like 3 for 12, and every media that you can imagine is at Eurosonic. It's also broadcasted on national television, and they all, well, Eurosonic is about upcoming new bands, so that's what they broadcast, and that's what they are interested in to get to the people, to get to the public. Tallinn Music Week is really inspiring festival, because as Helen said in her opening speech, that you really should start with your own country and the talent that is situated, that you can find in your own country, and through like a Talent Music Week, we can find the bands that are export ready and can make the step to Eurosonic, which allows them to get into Europe. Like Uur and the Two Dragons is like a good example of that one. It was pretty successful and had a lot of exposure, and it's one of the success stories of the cooperation, I think. And with Talent Music Week, we can get like the quality good acts onto the Eurosonic Festival. Well, I think bands should realize that at a showcase festival, that is where they can get all the important like music business people together. So everybody is there, like the labels, the agencies, the media, and everybody is there, and so they should. I think it's a good way to, with one show, to get your music to the right people. And of course, it always helps to address like the people you want to get to your show beforehand, and just send them links with your music in the email, and after that, and try to meet them at the festivals, just set up an appointment. And afterwards also like check back, hey, what do you think, or is there anything you can help me, or is there any feedback you can give me in order to improve my revenues whatsoever. And it's always good that when you have a label or something behind you to give you the extra push to get the right people at your show. So that I think showcase festivals is a good way to get your band to the next level.